1, and action. What up, guys? Trevor of the Ice Mask Gang here. I know on Ice Mask Gang King, Austin did something earlier. Carl's been doing some over on Baron Dragonboard. But here we are for NES.
MLB Network is your
NES. NLDS
home for postseason baseball. It's
Game 2
of the NLDS
from Wrigley Field. Let's get right into
Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs.
Why did I say NES? It's NLDS. Okay, here we go. Got Nintendo.
Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your defending National League Central champion, Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here,
Cardinals are going with recently healed Michael Waka. He has not pitched at all this season. Or he has, I can't remember, but here he is. Mike Schultz starting lineup.
Visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I love what Matt
we have Carpenter, O'Neill, Jerko.
He's one of those guys
Ozuna, DeYoung, Molina, Munoz, Spader, and Waka.
Clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Jon Lester will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively.
Silver, Samuel Jr., and Hayward along the outfield. Bryant, Baez, Murphy, and Rizzo along the infield. Contreras is behind the plate.
Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Digging in, Matt Carpenter. He'll get us started in this
Here's
one.
Carpenter. He leads off for St. Louis.
Matt Carpenter.
Now the first pitch here from Lester.
Pitch to Carp.
Oh, and this ball is
Carp.
absolutely blasted.
Deep. It's got to be the salsa. Home run, Matt Carpenter. 1-0 St. Louis. Lead-off home run for Matt Carpenter.
So it's a solo shot on the very first pitch of the ball game. His first homer here in the series, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
I thought the leadoff hitter is supposed to set the table for the guys behind him. Not the case with that swing of the bat right now. Game's changed, fellas. Get ready for a good one.
Here's Tyler O'Neill now.
Into the box, number 41.
Number 41.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
Hit out towards second.
And O'Neill's on base for St. Louis.
For a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere.
Here's
that
Jerko
one right
now.
up the middle.
Here's Jed Jerko now. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. So the first 3 batters of the ball game hit safely against him here, and he's going to need to turn things around in a hurry before things get out of hand.
Marcel Ozuna.
Here's Ozuna now. Cardinals cleanup hitter.
Here's
Pitch to
Marcel
Ozuna.
Ozuna as he lines it out to center. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Here's
Now at the plate, Paul DeYoung. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. He's set and the pitch. Now both runners on the move. Hit on the ground out
Here
to short.
comes O'Neal.
Through into left field for a base hit.
2-0 St. Louis.
Second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Batting sixth, the catcher, number 4. Yadier.
Here comes Yadi.
2 on here with 1 man out. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball.
Hello, welcome to the stream.
And that's through into center field. Base hit.
And here it comes.
But this won't be in time as he's well
Jerko
saved
will
from the
score,
run
making it
scored.
3-0 St. Louis.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in.
Here's
They're
Jairo
looking for a
Munoz.
pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
Into the box now, number 34. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really
Munoz.
fire up that dugout.
That's
Back to
going to be a
Rizzo,
double
and
play.
they get out of
Grounded
it
into
here, a
Jairo
double play
Munoz.
to retire the side.
Giving Colton
4
Wong
to
the day
6
off.
to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now from the
Joe
north side of
Madden.
Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you know,
He's going with Murphy, Baez, Rizzo, Sechrist, Brian Contreras, Hayward, Amaro Jr., and Jon Lester as a pitcher, batting ninth.
And he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Michael
Waka is
on
getting the
mound
start,
for
his
game
first
2.
start since being
Dan
injured.
Plesac, what do you got?
Hey,
He's here in the
Michael Walker,
playoffs.
he brings the straight changeup. That's
So-
his best pitch. Drafted in the first round out of Texas A&M University. Good fastball, not a great fastball. 92 to 95, more of a straight fastball. The curveball is good, but he's known for the straight changeup. If he brings that good changeup, he can shut anybody down.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively.
Jerko
And guys,
DeYoung,
the thing I
Munoz,
want you
and
to take a
Carpenter
look
on
at
the
today
infield.
is in
Ozuna,
today's
Bader,
game,
and
the
O'Neal
new
in
age,
the
everyone
outfield,
wants to
and
move
Molina
around.
is
This
behind the
manager
plate.
does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
It's
Now
Daniel
batting,
Murphy in
Daniel
the
Murphy.
face, Michael
They lead
Waka.
things off
Waka,
here in the
Waka.
bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
First pitch from Waka.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count.
Fouled off.
A bouncer to the left side. DeYoung gathers it in.
Paulie D.
And quickly
Over to
there's
Carp
one down
for
to
one
lead
away.
off the frame.
Batting second, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
It's Javier
Stepping up
Baez
now,
now.
Javier Baez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first
Pitch
offering.
from Waka.
Takes a knee-high fastball. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you
Woody
see the
Keller's
rest of
behind
our
the plate.
umpiring crew there.
Ed Drummond at first, Clyde
Woody
Washington
Keller's a
second,
good
and
umpire,
Earl
but at
Hendricks at
times
third
the
base.
consistency
Those
kind
are
of
our
wavers a
umpires
little
today.
bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a
That's
curveball
low.
that time that broke too low.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And here's a
Struck him
changeup in there
out.
for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Waka gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more.
Struck him
And
out.
missed. He got him on strikes. Cubs are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader.
now.
Get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can.
Bader,
There's a swing
deep,
and a drive,
left
and
field.
everybody's just
Goodbye.
gonna sit back and watch that one
Home run,
fly.
Harrison
A
Bader,
no
4-0,
doubt home
St.
run.
Louis.
So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Back-to-back innings have now led off with back-to-back home runs. Back leadoff home runs. So now 4-0 St. Louis, and here's
Standing
Michael
in
Walker
now,
now.
Michael Walker. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's going to get
Walker's
down
on
in front
base
of
for the
Hayward for a
Cardinals.
base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Matt Carpenter.
Here's Carp now.
Here's Matt
Pitch
Carpenter.
to Carp.
Hit on the ground down the first
And
baseline.
out.
He'll go to the bag for one.
2
Throw
outs.
back to second, and that's a double play.
The batter.
Coming to the
Here's
plate
O'Neal
now,
now.
number 41. He singled his last time up. Now the pitch.
Pitch to O'Neal.
Bounce to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll
3
step
outs.
on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 4-0 St. Louis. Settling in now, Ben Zobrist. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Rick Ryan.
Here's Bryant now.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing
Struck
and a miss
him
on the fastball
out.
that time. Out number 2.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him
Hello,
keep
welcome
up
to
this
the
pace.
stream.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. His career line against Waka. He's gone 2 for 5. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Contreras is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Waka's ready. Here's the 0-2. Popped him up. Molina
is
moving
there.
to his left. And that
Welcome to the
retires
stream.
side. So they're held in check here this half of the
Like,
inning.
comment, and
We played 2
subscribe.
full. The Cardinals lead it 4-0.
Thank you. I'll check that comment later.
Here's Jed Jerko
Here's
now.
Jerko now.
Match up with Jon Lester now to lead off the inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And an offline
Cubs,
throw,
someone
but he
had a
just
Cub
does
moment
get
right
back to
there.
the bag for the putout.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcel Ozuna.
Thank you for your comment.
Into the box now, Marcel Ozuna. 0 for 1 here in
Thank
the
you for
early
your
going.
comment.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
I cannot check them right now because I do not have my laptop or my phone with me.
So that brings in the
Paulie
power-hitting
D now.
middle infielder Paul DeYoung, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now a
DeYoung,
drive by DeYoung. This
deep,
ball is hit well to left
field.
Looking up is Contreras.
Goodbye.
And
6-0
outta here.
St.
And I
Louis on a
mean
home run by Paul
plenty. That ball
DeYoung.
was crushed. Paul DeYoung connects for a 2-run home run. His first homer here in the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team
Here's
is driving
Yachty.
balls out of the
Welcome
yard.
to the
This is what's crazy
stream.
about the game of baseball, D-Roll. You would think under these conditions it would
Yachty.
be all in favor of the pitchers.
That
has
one's
been
going to the
anything
wall.
but the
Yachty
case
may head
so
for
far in this
2.
one.
Yachty, Yachty, Yachty,
And he'll pull into
Yachty,
second with one
Yachty,
away.
When you drive
Yachty.
the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Here's Gairo Munoz now.
In now, number 34. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Bring Yachty back to second.
Almora is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And
2
no
away.
tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Here's Harrison Bader
At the
now.
plate, Harrison Bader. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field.
That one will
And he will
be
get
caught
there
by
to make
Gayward.
the running play, and that will end
And-
the inning. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Cubs 0. Here's Jason Hayward now.
Here's
He
Gayward
starts
now.
the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And he fouls this one off.
Okay. A pitch by Walker.
Now
Struck him out.
He picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
First pitch from
and
Walker.
Now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2.
Struck him out.
He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Jon Lester. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, Michael Walker
here to lead off the 4th for the Cardinals.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his 2nd knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Here's
Matt Carpenter. He was a double play victim last time around.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Hard hit ball to second. Murphy's got it. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, number 41.
Here's Tyler O'Neill now.
Striding in once again, number 41. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on a dead run. And that ends
Murphy,
the inning.
Baez,
Redbirds
Rizzo
down
coming up for the
quietly,
Scrubs.
but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Belted high and deep into right center. Racing back, the right fielder at the track. The wall.
And
gone into the right field bleachers.
Fuck it, don't need to watch that.
Shot there for Daniel Murphy. His first homer so far in the series, and they're on the board at 6-1. Here's Javier Baez.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Munoz scoops it up, throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this. Stepping up to the plate, Jed Jerko. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
That jumps off the page at me. He's found that power chord. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
Baez ranging to his right, and the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down.
Here's Ozuna now.
Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Marcel Ozuna. A hit in 2 tries so far. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Paul DeYoung. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Line toward right center. Hayward is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning.
Bottom of the
Here's
5th
Chris
now.
Bryant now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Bader. 1 out.
And 1 away.
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And
Struck him out.
And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.
Here's
So
Yachty now.
Yadier Molina. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, number 34.
Get the bullpen going. We're going to get, I guess, Lever and Bowman going.
First pitch on its way. To short. There's Baez. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
And here's Bader.
Digging in now, Harrison Bader. He flew out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will wind up being high in the air out to center field. Almora is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitch. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder, Almora.
Let's go ahead and double switch with Munoz. Bring Garcia in.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double
Mike
switch
Schultz
here.
out to make his move.
Luke Weaver will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the
Weaver's
double
in the
switch.
game. He's 6'2", 170 pounds, and
is
he's
into the ball game as
24
well.
years
He'll
old.
slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 35, Greg Garcia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Down the line and fair. That's a hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Kyle Schwarber will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. A high fastball is in there. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Weaver, a native Floridian. He's in his rookie year here
Struck
at the big
him
league level.
out.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball.
3,
Right there,
Schwarber's gone.
he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Daniel Murphy.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A pause and the 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Right fielder has a beat on it. And he brings it in for the second
there.
out of the inning. The next Cub up, Javier Baez. Opens far. Heading out towards shallow right. Under it is the right fielder. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs strand 1. They trail 6-1.
Garcia, Carpenter, O'Neill.
Welcome
6-1
back here to
here
the
as we head to the
historic
7th.
friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th
Jorge
now
De La
in Game
Rosa
2,
is
but
now
before we
in.
start, there
29, Jorge De La Rosa.
Get Cecil warmed up as well.
from the stretch, here's the pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center
Garcia
field. A
hits
ball
it
that's
deep.
well hit. Almora going back on it.
That one's
but he
off
won't
the
have a
YB.
play. This is down and into the gap.
Garcia's going to head for 3.
And he'll get there as
He's
he
in
legs
there with
out
the
the
triple.
leadoff triple.
Greg
That was not the way
Garcia.
this pitcher envisioned the beginning of the game going for him. Wasn't that bad of a pitch. He jumps all over it. Nobody can run it down, and he's standing at third
now.
feeling pretty good about himself.
Stepping into the box, Matt Carpenter. He was a double play victim last time around.
He's done a
And the
sacrifice
squeeze is
bunt.
on here, and he gets it down.
The
So
suicide
they get the
squeeze
out
works.
at first, but the run will score
It's
on the
7-1
suicide
St. Louis.
squeeze. And in the days of 3-run homers in 9 to 8 ball games, you don't see the suicide squeeze executed much anymore. But this right here is a textbook example of getting that bunt down and getting the RBI.
Here's O'Neill now.
Standing in now, number 41. And he puts it on the ground to second. Gloved by Murphy. And he'll whip
2
this one
away.
over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Third baseman number 3.
Here's Jed Jericho now.
His career line against De La Rosa comes in with 15 hits in 25 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs.
Jericho.
Line toward the gap in left center.
That
And a
ball's
diving
down.
effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
There's Ozuna now.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Marcel Ozuna. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Sent on the ground out to second. Murphy has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Matt Bowman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Number 67.
So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Tapper up the line. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all,
Struck him
it'll probably
out.
be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Anthony Rizzo is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Popped him up.
Popped up.
DeYoung is there.
Paul DeYoung's there.
And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant.
Riding in, Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Now a rocket deep down the line in left, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Bryant stands at second with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 pitch. And a fastball.
Struck him out.
Strike 3, and the side is retired. Brendan Kinsler
Here's
enters
Kinsler's
now
in the
in a
game.
mop-up role
He's
as he'll
been
try to
in one
keep
game.
the deficit right where it is.
1 inning pitch. And here's Paul DeYoung.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung.
Leading off for the Cardinals. Shortstop. Paul DeYoung.
Here's the first pitch to him. In the air out toward right field. Hayward will wait on it. And very quickly 1 gone. Here's the catch.
I mean, Yachty, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
He's set. Here it comes. Line toward right center.
Yachty's on
That's
base
in
for the
a base
Cardinals.
hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Pitcher. Matt Bowman.
Carson Kelly
Carson
will be
Kelly will
summoned
come
off
in
the
to get a
bench here
pinch
as he'll
hit
pinch
at
hit with a
bat.
runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Pitch is popped up. Murphy over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
And here's
Into the
Harrison
box,
Bader now.
Harrison Bader. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Murphy's got it. Throw to first in plenty of
3
time,
outs.
and the side is
Hit
retired.
the bottom of the 8th.
Stick. Brett Cecil.
You're Cecil
on
into
to
the
pitch
game
out of
now.
the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 27, Brett Cecil.
So digging in now.
Leading off for the Cubs.
It doesn't look very promising so
And
far.
just
This
in
one
case,
as we
get
move
Tsunami
into
up.
the later innings, down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Little dribbler down the line. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch
Struck
before.
him out.
And that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. So he sets him down swinging. Jason Hayward is retired leading off the bottom of the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike. One run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit hard towards center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not
2
only
outs.
stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
So striding forward now, Daniel Murphy. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Almora, the runner at first with 2 gone. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball.
Thank you for your
little front
comments.
hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in.
Welcome to the
Swing and a
stream.
miss.
Struck him
That
out.
retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the
Thank
Cubs.
you for your comments.
They're down 7-1.
Welcome to the stream.
Welcome
We
back
head to the
MLB
9th
Network.
inning.
Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway. Randy Rosario comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results.
Thank you for your comment.
Number 77,
Up, Ferguson. Let's go to the pitch. Thank you for
Here's
your
the
comments.
first pitch to him. Lifted in the air to
Thank you for your
shallow center
comment.
field. Almora in pursuit. He's there
Okay.
and records the first
Welcome to
down.
the stream.
now batting, the first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's
Matt
Carp
Carpenter.
now.
First pitch of the
Welcome to the
at-bat.
stream. Thank you for your comments.
Line toward right center. And
Carpenter.
that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Here's Tyler O'Neill now.
Into the box, number 41.
Thank you for your comment.
As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Where this one almost in.
Welcome to the
story
stream.
was clearly the long ball. What are your
9th
thoughts
inning
on
here.
this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy,
Comment.
when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just
I'm in
great
the
approach.
9th.
No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate. And they did damage with it.
Here's Jerko now.
Hey, that's nice
Thank you
execution
for your
right
comments.
there. Swung through the first slider.
Welcome
got
to
it
the stream.
again.
Thank you for your comment.
Oh,
Jerko!
now, meanwhile,
Deep
this
into
ball is
center
cranked out
field!
to
Get up,
straightaway center
baby!
field,
Get
and
up,
this
get
one
up!
is gonna leave the yard. It's a
Gone!
home run.
10-1 St. Louis on a 3-run home run by the Jerk.
So a
10-1
3-run blast
St.
to
Louis.
deep center here. His first homer here in the series. as
Welcome
they
to the
push this
stream.
lead
Thank you
up
for your
to 9
comments.
Now.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your comment. Here's Ozuna now.
Here's Marcel Ozuna. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Thank you for your comments. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for your comments. Here's Paul DeYoung now. Cardinals shortstop.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far.
Thank you for your comment.
From the stretch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's going to be
down.
Off the ivy-covered wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up
Thank
in
you
the
for your
zone,
comment.
and that's exactly what he gets right here.
Welcome to the stream.
High pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Thank you for your comment. Here's Yachty.
Into the box now. Yadier Molina. He grounds it sharply to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile
the run will score, and it's 11-1, St. Louis. Thank you for your comment.
At the plate, Brett Cecil.
Go ahead and bring
Runner
Cafe
in scoring
Jr. in to
position with
pinch
2
hit.
Jose Martinez will look to provide
Thank you for
a
your
little
comment.
2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
It's a run. It's 12-1, St. Louis.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go?
Thank
He
you for
had
your
a game
comment.
plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Giving chase is Almora. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score.
To the bottom of the 9th here. Here's Gregerson into the game. He's 6'3", 205 pounds, and he's 33 years old.
Digging in once again,
Baez
Javier
now.
Baez. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center.
Thank you for your comment.
Is there, 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out.
I'm almost done.
The inning.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
I apologize for that.
Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. And he'll
Struck him
here
out.
yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone.
2.
And that's not something you'll forget very quickly.
3.
That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Golden sombrero for Anthony Rizzo.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As he will take
Strike
strike 1 on the
1.
fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Thank you
to
for your
this point.
comment.
Popped him up. DeYoung.
And this
waits
should
on
do
it.
it. And with
Makes the
that,
catch, and
the St.
that's
Louis
the ball game.
Cardinals take game 2
That wasn't
of the
exactly a nail-biter,
NLDS
but it's
here on the
always
Ice Mask
nice
Gang
when you
show.
can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
Michael
One more
Walker is
look
the
at
winning
final
pitcher.
line score
Jon
there to
Lester
see
is the
great pitching
loser.
performance that led
Well,
his
loser
guys
loses.
to the
Yeah.
victory.
Top hitter, Paul DeYoung for the Cardinals. Daniel Murphy's the top hitter for the Scrubs. As the Cardinals celebrate here at Wrigley.
Well, heroes are made in
Paul
the
DeYoung
postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
The player of the game. The Cardinal shortstop. He's had 5 at-bats, 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 double, 1 home run, and however many RBIs he had.
Won't be forgotten.
Twelve to 1 at the end of this one. The Cards earn the win and move on to 2-0 in the division series. Michael Wacha is credited with the win. Jon Lester permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
This is Trevor the Ice Mask Gang, and I'm signing off. See you guys next time.
Pitcher is Michael